Mr. Vice Chancellor, I thank you very much.
With your permission, Vice Chancellor, may I please borrow the greetings that have already been made by those who came before me. For and on behalf of an African child, when this moment came, I pray to God that I may say the right words to the right people at the right time. To all the graduandes and the diplomantes of today, that I believe you are all marketable, especially from the Technicon of the Eagle. It could be unfortunate that I cannot congratulate you without sharing with you the realities of life. The Technicon has done its share. The remainder is your responsibility. You are marketable if you believe you are. You will get employed if you can employ yourself. You will be competitive if you believe you are. They will look down upon you if you look down upon yourself. Allow me to touch on something that is a daily issue. Go and make your HIV test. For those that results will come positive, take it as a positive challenge. Do all the good things you would probably have dreamt of. The meaning of AIDS is equivalent to these words. You still have your life ahead of you. Exercise regularly, eat proper meals, sort out your priorities, but above all, allow God to nourish the spiritual you. The government has done a lot for the youth. It's upon you to place yourself somewhere. There are government schemes that fund small businesses. They are waiting for the young minds. Go and find out about them. If you know them, make use of them. To fellow women, the affirmative action is here to help you. Take that position because you deserve it. As an African child, it is important to respond to the call of the late Nyerere. The call to satisfy a little Mandela in us, a little Steve Biko in us, and a little Terra Blanche in us. Probably that is what makes us the Rainbow Nation. A true African is defined in many ways, yet I believe the only definition is one. It's responding to the needs of the community. Some of you will not have it easy. Do not forget the reason why you came to study here in the first place. You can make life out of nothing. It is a trial and error method. Be patient to calculate. Those of you who will have it easy, never forget your roots. Bana ba Tharientsho, ntwa ya dipolitiki sa ile ka thebo, go kene ntwa ya moruo, e lwaneng ka matla, e lwaneng ka kelelo seng ka diphaka. Thank you.
It's rather very difficult to speak after such an eloquent speaker. Especially when such a speaker happens to be my student and happens to be the leader of other students. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not see this, but what I do have come to terms with is the reality that the Vaal Triangle Technikon has come of age. Just listening to the speeches that were shared this evening, from the pastor who shared from the book of Genesis, to Professor Dupré who spoke about the knowledge economy and the fact that the greatest weapon that we do have, which is the key to life, is education. To the many diplomandi and graduandi who came onto the stage with their faces beaming with smiles, and to the last speech by moliehi, I really am encouraged. I do see that the Vaal Triangle Technikon has come to a point where it can boldly and openly make an affirmation before everybody. Affirmation that shows really we have come of age. Some years ago, it wouldn't be possible to have, in just one city, people coming together to share such great joy, with so much wisdom, from students to professors. Really, the Vaal Triangle Technikon has come of age. I'd like to thank each and every one of you who has done well in their exams, who has done well in their studies, and who are present tonight, who were hooded and congratulated and kept and given the key to go out to life and participate fully so. Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me personally, for this is the year of harvest. Seeing all my students, especially the leaders, the president of the SRC, the general secretary, even the past president of the SRC, all coming together to share in this year of harvest. This to us who work tirelessly to provide an environment on a daily basis so that an event such as this can happen. It is indeed a wonderful moment for us, for indeed our labors have not been in vain. Thank you once again. You've made it happen for us. It's like lighting a candle in the pit of darkness. That glow of light is so wonderful to us, for through it we can then begin to see our surroundings, and those who are far away would be drawn to that light, and you represent that light tonight. We salute you and wish you the best, for you deserve the very best. And Mudiye has mentioned that if you look down on yourselves, people will look down on you. So it starts with you. It's the knowledge that you do have which can change the world around. Professor Dupré mentioned this. It is that which is within you, not that which is outside of you. Things like wealth, material, property, and so forth. No, that's not that which makes the world go round. That which makes the world go round is you, your belief in yourself, in your attributes, your abilities, and the knowledge that you do have. Treasure it, protect it, for no one can take it away from you. If it is lost, it's because you gave it away yourself. There aren't any circumstances in this world, in this life, that can take that which you have from you. That which you have, seated where you are, is the knowledge, is the education. And it is not replicated anywhere. Once it is within you, only you can then begin to clear the path before you and begin to achieve greatness. You have opportunities and go for them. As an Eagle institution, we release you out to the world as eaglets. Fly, fly higher. The Eagle institution would look out to you in the skies. We will not look on the ground for you, for we do not expect you to be on the ground. We expect you to perform those spectacular flights of an eagle that soar us and soar us very, very high. So we cherish you, we appreciate you. We also want to thank all the members of staff, the academic staff, and I'm sure the words that I do express, they share in them, for they've toiled very, very hard. It is one thing to issue you a certificate, but it's another to issue that certificate with pride. It's one thing to stand behind the counter during an interview and say, I have this diploma or I have this degree. That's one thing. But it's another to say, I have this qualification from an Eagle institution. Just give me an opportunity and I'll make it happen for you. This is how we're going to change this country around. It starts here at the Eagle institution. You've not made a mistake here. I'd like to wish you the best. As I said, that you deserve the best. And long after you've left, do come back, join hands with us so that we can then cherish and begin to harvest continuously in all the fruit of your hands. We believe that you're going to make a remarkable and phenomenal contribution to the economy of our country. And you're going to make the lives of others much more meaningful. When people were dreary and are in despair and are down, you're going to say to them, there is hope in this life, in this world, because you've seen it happen to yourselves. So you deserve the very best. Lighten the path before you and cherish the goodwill that is our largest South Africa. And those that are around you, may they be drawn like a magnet to the goodwill that comes out from you. So we wish you the very best, and may God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to take care of the vote of thanks at the conclusion of this memorable occasion, the graduation ceremony that we've just witnessed. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the Rector and Vice Chancellor of the institution, Professor Mukadi, for those inspiring words. They came from the bottom of your heart, and after such special message from the CEO of the institution, I'm confident that the students, the graduandi and the diplomandi will go from this institution as good ambassadors. So thank you for your inspiring message. I would also like to thank Pastor Letuka for the devotion that he handled at the outset. We will spend the time between now and 2 a.m. profitably. Pastor Letuka. We promise. Thanks to Mr. Naidu for making us be at home and not feel at home. We certainly are at home here by such warm words of welcome and introduction to the guest speaker. Professor Dupré, we thank you so much for your speech. It made us appreciate that it is not always the things that we see, touch, and can feel that make a difference, but those that we don't see, touch, and feel, such as our brains, intelligence, can make a difference in our lives. I must say I felt much better after the speech that at least I possess something, even though I don't necessarily own many of such material things. Thank you. Well, the Vaal Triangle Technicon, for such melodious rendition, we always enjoy listening to them, isn't it? They are music to our ears. So we thank you for all the hard work, the preparations, the rehearsals that you've put into all this. And I'm sure your colleagues have enjoyed listening to your renditions. Professor Mabir, we thank you so much for presenting the graduandes and the diplomandes with the certificates they have and for handling that well as an orator. Ms. Letuka from the SRC, we thank you so much for your heartfelt message that went to fellow students. I'm sure you benefited something from such a message. Allow me to thank all the distinguished guests who have honored this occasion with their presence. It is always a pleasure to receive you at this institution, and we look forward to your presence in future occasions. Members of the Technical Council, representatives from the donor community, we cherish and value your presence here. The deans of the faculties, HODs from various administrative and academic departments, thank you for your presence. All the academic staff and lecturers who played a very important part in ensuring that the graduandi and diplomandi today achieve the outcomes. We thank you very much for your facilitation and your lectures, sharing the knowledge and experience with our students. The members of the Student Representative Council, thank you very much for being here and for congratulating fellow students for what they have received tonight. Exams Office and the Department of Marketing and Development, we always appreciate your effective and professional service in delivering such occasions as successful as they have been. So as we leave this auditorium here and this occasion here, please enjoy the rest of this evening and the weekend and drive home safely. Thank you.
By virtue of the powers vested in me, I now dissolve this congregation of the Vaal Triangle Technical